Yeah! Shorty know what's poppin', my G. Welcome to New York City, Brooklyn. Maino, I keep it gangsta. The side of my face been cut with a razor. I get it poppin'.
It's your girl Kenya here, and we are actually filming for the Skinni with Maino.
Yes, yes, yes. What's up?
So it's good. So we here at Blast Off Studio, and we just talking to Maino. Like last summer, he came out with High Hater, and he saved the summer because that was obviously like the song of the summer. So now, on the airwaves, he got all of the above. Like, what can we expect next?
Big things. But let me ask you a question. Do you usually talk to men with no shirt on?
Honestly, no. Like, this is the first time I ever did an interview with a man with no shirt on. See?
Hi, hater.
So this is the official Maino introduction with no shirt on.
Yes, yes. I like to be different. Everybody got a shirt on. I got no shirt on.
In the studio.
Yeah, I go to the pool with coat on.
The opposite of everything.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody got on white. I got on black.
Oh, so Pastor Troy, vice versa.
Yeah, vice versa. So, what was the question? What can we expect?
Yeah, what can we expect like for this summer?
Big things. Like High Hater put me in a position where people started to notice me on a national level, and I started to to be noticed outside of just New York City.
Right,
It took
right.
me out of just being a local
It was
artist
that
here.
breakthrough record.
Right. So now we got All the Above, which is a big record, and
On
it's
a more positive note.
yeah, it's inspirational. You know what I'm saying? But it's still real talk. It's still street at the same time. I can't I can't do it any other way. You know what I mean? Like reality is not a fad. So
Exactly.
it's real talk for real people. So yeah, that's very moving very fast. Last week we went for ads. It was the #1 added record in the country. So it's spreading real good. About to get back on a road. I just dropped 2 new mixtapes. One was Robbie Rob. It's a Maino CD. It's like a best of. Got about 58 tracks out there trying to flood the street. Then I dropped a group CD with Superstar J. It's called Black Flag City, the New Religion. And I'm just doing what I do, and just keeping music in the street.
Right. So with Black Flag, like what exactly, like what is Black Flag? Like what does Black Flag represent?
When where you from?
I'm from Buffalo, New York.
You're from Buffalo. You got hoods in Buffalo.
Of course.
So when you drive past any hood, whether it be Buffalo, whether it be Brooklyn, you ride by the corners, you ride by the places where the young kids and the older dudes, the OGs, they hang out, and you see the young dudes in the street. They may be a little caught up in life, not going to school, hustling, going through life whereas that whatever background that they come from, they definitely products of their environment.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And you know, I was that.
Okay.
I was the young kid in and out of Spofford, in and out of group homes. And then I graduated to real prison, real jail. I was calling home needing 50, 60, $100 for commissary. I don't want to forget that.
Right.
I don't want to, regardless of what's going on with me today, I always think about where I come from. I don't want to separate myself from them. I want them to know and understand that I'm still representing for them. So I wear the black bandana for them and to let them know that we one and the same, no matter, and not just for Brooklyn, but for wherever, because I feel like, right, we identify because I know what you're going through, because I went through the same thing. I know how it feels to wake up and feel like you're never going to be anything. So that's what the black flag is about, you know what I mean? Solidarity, baby.
All right. So at the end of the day, it's like going through all of that, and then coming upon like your whole rap career and whatnot, and going through, I guess, like doing interviews for like DVDs or even like for this TV show. Like, how does it feel that now you're moving on to like Oprah?
Well, I didn't actually move on to Oprah. Her friend Gail King, shout out to Gail King. She, um, her son actually, introduced me to her through my music. She like High Hater, and She was on Good Morning America and MSNBC, and they was talking about Michelle Obama. She was like, well, like Maino the rapper, he got a song, High Hater. So she kind of like gave me a shout out, and from there, I had sent her some flowers because of that. I was like, like
Aw.
thank you. You know what I
See,
mean?
that's the great side of me, like
Yeah,
you sent the
yeah.
flowers.
I sent her some flowers. The color that she liked, yellow, and yeah, I found out I went and researched all this shit. So then she had me call up her show, Oprah Radio. So I wasn't like on Oprah's show. I was on Oprah
Right.
Radio. It was the Gail King show, the morning show. I called then and we talked. You know what I mean? And it just was all good. But it was big for me knowing that I come from, like you said, like the DVDs and the underground. So to see someone who's like looked at by Middle America, you know what I mean, and that's a whole nother realm. And to see them mention me and to know who I am and know my song, it feels good. Like I can't even sit up here and tell you like it's nothing because it was big. It's still big for me. This just happened last week. My life is a blessing. You understand? Like I'm a miracle baby because dudes and people like me don't usually make it here. You understand? You gotta understand the kind of life that I've led. Um, when you live a certain life, it's almost predicted that you won't make it. It's almost like it's almost like you destined for prison, jail, death, or to be stuck in the street for the rest of your life. So to go through that and to make it out of that is unbelievable. Every day I think about where I've come from and how far you know I've made it because it's like a dream.